I have crazy amount of work and my deadlines are nearing and I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. My manager is going to be so mad at me. I now have additional responsibilities at work and I'm not sure how to go about it. I can't seem to get things right. I recently got transferred from another city. I'm not able to cope up with the demands of my job with this transition. I'm exhausted. I've lost my appetite and my body has become so stiff. I think it is because I'm overworked. Hi, I'm Urvashi Bisht, head psychologist at heyy and a practicing psychotherapist with more than 5 years of experience. Today we will be discussing signs of work stress and how to handle it. Lately, you have been feeling that your work-life balance has been interrupted by the demands of your work. For weeks, you can feel your muscles aching with no sense of time. You constantly find yourself skipping meals as the work you have been allotted seems challenging and never-ending, which has made you restless and put you in a complete state of exhaustion. You find yourself more irritable and lose your temper very quickly. Your performance starts to take a drop despite your hard-working attitude. Ultimately, you find it difficult to even get up from your bed to go to work. Everyone who has ever held a job has also felt the pressure of work and the stress that comes with it. Although you may love what you do, the stress at work is seemingly unavoidable. The stack up of emails, continuous rings for meetings, or a must-do urgent assignment all can be challenging obligations that you do experience at your workplace. While some amount of stress has been proven to be effective in motivating you to perform well and bring out a productive output, chronic stress at work can be overwhelming that is harmful to both your physical and emotional health. Taking all of this into consideration, work stress is when requirements of the job do not match the capabilities, resources, or needs of the worker. Job stress can lead to poor health and impact business performance. Consequently, chronic stress can cause burnout, warning signs being overwhelming exhaustion, cynicism, and a sense of inefficiency. Physically, persisting stress in the work environment can even make you more prone to constant headaches, stomach aches, sleep disturbances, massive fatigue, and other muscular tensions. Along with that, it can cause your blood pressure to rise or even weaken your immune system. Chronic stress can result in mental health disturbances as well. It can lead to anxiety, insomnia, depression, and often cause one to adapt to unhealthy ways of coping with the stress to compound the problem at large. It may include resorting to cigarette smoking, abusing substances, and alcohol consumption. One may start overeating or eat lots of junk food in order to feel better, eventually leading to obesity as well. Research suggests that 7 out of 10 Indian workers experience stress at least once during their working week on a regular basis. Among the working population globally, 28% are suffering from declining mental health, 25% are lacking career motivation, and 23% are feeling disconnected from their own life. Tackling this on time is the need of the hour. We react differently to different kinds of stressors, but how these stressors impact our personality is a point of discussion as well. According to research, how stressful the environment is truly alters our personalities, both short and long term. Examining the Big 5 model of personality traits: consciousness, agreeableness, neuroticism, openness, and extraversion. The most noticeable change is seen in neuroticism, a personality trait characterized by sadness, moodiness, and emotional instability. People with this personality trait can experience issues such as employee burnout and clinical depression, which can further manifest into a downward spiral. That is, if you're stressed, you become higher on neuroticism, making you more sensitive to stress, ultimately increasing your neuroticism. It's a giant well of agony and anxiety that can end with us hating your job and constant negative thoughts about work. And this constant negative thinking about work is what is known as rumination. People high on neuroticism and rumination tend to fixate on bad memories, thinking about them continually, thus creating a constant internal stress for themselves. Thinking about the stressful experience might seem like a way to reduce stress and anxiety, but in fact, ruminating tends to increase rumination itself, and such a personality type is more susceptible to stress. WHO posits that the most stressful type of work is when the demands and pressures are not matched to the worker's knowledge and abilities, and when there's barely any opportunity to exercise any control, or where you feel that there is no support from others. You may feel that you're not getting enough guidance from your superiors and colleagues, and do not fully understand the roles and responsibilities of your work, and this may in turn cause you to act withdrawn from your workspace. You may want to take more leaves than often, you find it difficult to reach on time at the office, or feel more nervous when something work-related arrives. You lose out on your motivation to carry out tasks, which affects your confidence of even performing at work. It becomes worse when it starts affecting your personal life as well. You find yourself spending less and less time with your family and friends. You cancel out on dates with your spouse, leading to more conflicts and tensions within relationships. Within family, you either withdraw socially from relationship or find an increase in negative emotional expression. Because work life has taken a toll on you, you participate less in family life. Besides physical and emotional health being affected, as mentioned above, your social life becomes depleted too. These are the signs that you must consider to take action towards bettering your overall well-being. This is the time when you must consider segregating your work and personal life. Taking an action towards bettering your holistic well-being and outlook towards life will help you deal with stress in a positive manner. Identifying source and trigger. It is the fact that your boss is micromanaging you, or that you feel that you do not have the necessary skills to carry out a particular work task. Identify what is causing difficulties for you at work. Perhaps it is the tight deadlines and long hours of work that you feel are taxing for you, addressing it with your manager. Such an identification can help you in reaching out to solutions that can lower your stress associated with work. Record your thoughts, emotions, and information from the environment and try to find patterns that can make you react in a certain way. Breaks and relaxation. Work will continue to pose challenges and tasks, which will be never-ending and require your constant attention. If you feel overwhelmed, realize that you need a break and it is okay to do so. To be more productive and efficient at work itself, you can take shorter breaks in between for about 10 to 15 minutes. Perhaps go to the vending machine to get a snack or go for a short walk. In that short break, take out some time for taking deep breaths and reminding yourself of the hard work that you have been putting at work. Good work-life balance. Your work is only a component of your life, not your entire life. Constituting time for other important things in life is as important as your performance at work. Try to take out time for yourself by engaging in activities that refreshes your mind. Spend more time with your family. Make it a point to spend quality time with your partner on a regular basis. Know when to switch yourself off from work. Take some time off to unwind and get an energetic boost to reflect well at work. Develop healthy coping strategies. As discussed above, resorting to cigarettes and alcohol seems like an easy way out of stressful situations at the moment, but can have hazardous long-term effects on you. Instead of fighting stress with drugs and junk food, do your best to inculcate healthy choices when you feel tension rise. Identify your stress buster, perhaps a good workout session or yoga asanas. Apart from physical exercise being an excellent choice, taking out time for other leisure activities can also be beneficial. For example, reading can help you get perspective. You can go out for dinner with your friends, attend concerts, comedy shows, or even indulge in self-pleasure activities. Burnout check. Burnout is essentially when one experiences overwhelming exhaustion, cynicism, and a sense of inefficiency. If you find it difficult to find motivation to finish work and also find it difficult to relax, it is time for you to take a burnout check. Remember to take out time for yourself to reinvigorate yourself before coming back to work. Practice mindfulness and face situations with openness and patience without judgment and impulsivity. Notice how your body reacts. High levels of stress at work can activate your fight or flight response way too often, affecting your physical health. It can disrupt bodily systems and increase susceptibility to disease. You may even find your body aching and find it difficult to fall asleep. You may even have stomach and digestive problems. Stress can also lead to emotional problems, depression, panic attacks, or other forms of anxiety and worry. See how your body reacts while in stress and take necessary actions to reduce the same. Make SMART goals. As the work tasks increase, so does the mental effort of completing those tasks efficiently. SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. Writing better goals to manage stress and reduce anxiety to take control of your life is extremely important and empowering when taking care of your mental health. Limit digital time. In this highly digital world, a sedentary lifestyle has taken over all of us. With the overflow of information and constant access to it, it can surely create a pressure over you to check that one email from work. Although tempting, this may need to be kept in check. When you are at home after work hours, make it a point to not pick up phone calls during dinner or when you are with your family members. Establish these boundaries for yourself. Stress accumulates over time and your body exceeds the capacity to cope with it. It becomes crucial to put it in check. More so, avoid things to reach a point that stress takes over your well-being. Rather, practice healthy habits to prevent from reaching at a certain stage. Try to create a comfortable and a pleasant environment at the workplace for yourself by expressing gratitude towards the good things about your job or what it has provided you. Build a support system at work. Try to involve more in water cooler conversations with your colleagues or reach out to your trusted colleagues and share with them how you have been feeling recently. Perhaps they could help you with providing stress management resources available through an employee assistance program, including online information, available counseling, and referral to mental health professionals if needed. If you continue to feel overwhelmed by work stress, you may want to talk to a psychologist who can help you better manage stress and change unhealthy behavior. Do not wait for things to get worse. We understand that you may feel hesitant in reaching out to a professional all of a sudden. You can start by taking small steps by reaching out to mental health applications like heyy, wherein you can get support through our helper space. You can also book a therapy session online to address your concerns.